Hello, I'm Steve Monkey Mason and welcome to the Arcadia tour, part 3. This is the third part of the room tours. The bedroom and the hallway are separate videos, as well as Arcadia part 1 and 2. This is the third one, and this is the third one doing back to back, and then that's it. As I say, the collection over the years has spawned from that, and a lot of people go, oh fucking hell, I say, well, I did quit smoking. Now, this room, we're really talking about this corner, which is going to be, again, this is really hard to do. First off, let's talk about the guitar. That was given to me by Matty Connor just after my birthday in lockdown. As you know, I'm a massive fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Very few people have been here. Matty is one of the people who have sat here at night when we're doing the Con Dog videos and stuff like that. Fucking hell. Ninja skills. Did you see that? I am a fucking total Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. It nearly hit us in the face and I caught it just in the last second. Whoa! I fucking get in. Get in. Anyway, yeah, so that went up where the katana sword was, and what to put in it, well, what's went in it, I've been meaning to change it for ages, but that's a small box VHS of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It reflects the light really badly. The Turtles collection as well, I invested some money a couple of years ago into the Turtles collection, and I've kept them preserved. That'll have to be another video. But I actually bought two Donatellos. Again, I'm a massive Donatello fan. I unboxed them. Underneath is a Metal Donatello, an original Donatello, and a Donatello pop vinyl. So that became a little Donatello video. That also is in Arcadia, the show. Like, the Arcadia show is all meant to be set in New Zealand, but because of lockdown, it starts interacting with the present and the past. So yeah, on top is the recently added fucking hell, Valentine in Winslow, Trading Places pop vinyls. Again, came back, didn't know where they're going to go, ended up boom there. So that's really cool. So, and then we'll go that way. So along this top shelf, as we can see, I'm just trying to see what you can see. So starting from the corner, you've got the recently added Back to the Future and Doc Brown flying down some crazy things. Check out Weird, Wacky but Wonderful pop vinyls to find out where they came from, and as well as the clock tower that was original. Hatter's Top Table, Crystal Lake. Not really found a home. Used to live on top of the fish tank, but got moved. The frog is from my nana's house. Again, talking about some stuff I preserved from my nana's. The frog always used to creep me out, and I'm so happy to actually own it. This here as well is an autograph from my dad. One of the things I had to do in lockdown, which none of the footage was ever used, but we can probably get overlaid now, is I had to knock down my granddad's shed with stuff going on, and it was fucking hard work, man. And on the back side of the shed, I actually found that. I was like, fucking hell. Like, fucking hell. Like, so yeah. But along the top row there are American style VHSs. They are the only things to fit on that shelf. There's so much weight above that shelf. Again, I'm trying to do these in quadrants. The small box is the only thing to sit along the top. I normally change them around, so it's been Predator 2 for a while, but you've got stuff like Cuffs, Highlander 2, Renegade, Highlander, Event Horizon, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Son-in-Law, which I brought all the way back from New Zealand. There's a Police Academy up there. There's the Aliens box set that Liam Carr brought back from us from there. Darkman's up there as well, so that's pretty cool. That shelf right there could be a whole video on its own. That is just bits and pieces from everywhere. So you've got stuff like, again, if you look in the background, you've got like King Kong screaming, which you don't normally see unless there's light on it. Jaws 2, Big Trouble in Little China, Ghostbusters logo, but you've got stuff like Ed 209, Slimer, you've got a little Rambo, an original mask, you've got Battle Cat, you've got a couple of the original Fifth Element and Hellboy figures in there. You've got a Beastman, you've got a little toy and a little Jack. They are two of the only toys I can remember my dad giving us as a kid. Original Undertaker toy. You've got Sideshow Bob, Jack Skeleton, Wolverines, Hulk Basher. Fucking hell, the Hulk Basher, that's technically a pop vinyl. That was totally missed from the pop vinyl video. So there we go, the Hulk Basher. I knew there'd be another pop vinyl. Forget about me teeth. My fucking teeth. Simpsons is, again, I love the Simpsons as well, but that shelf is literally just like nostalgia. Howard the fucking Duck's a pop vinyl. There's two pop vinyls. I totally missed on a pop vinyl video. Is it too late to redo that video? Fuck. Oh, there we go. It's because the light's on, I can actually see shit. But yeah, like underneath that, recently added penguin and the duck, which are from the pop final video. That was the climax at the end. Behind that, you've got the whole collection of Tremors I've got into the Jaws collection. There's one VHS that's absolutely mental, which I think will probably be that one because it's so funny. There you go, Jaws, Steven Spielberg. Steven spelt wrong. I had one job. Jaws video game, Jaws book, as well as the very whatever one wants, and obviously it's seen its time is the McFarlane Jaws Orca boat, with Jaws coming out eating Quint. Again, it's fucking been years. It's been in every house I've owned. It's been trashed over the years. This again sits under the UV light, so if you turn it off, it all glows on a night time. That's what it looks like normally. The elements, the fluctuations of light. So it's very dark in that corner. But they are Monsters in My Pocket. That's a recently video I did, and to be honest with you, I didn't think they were going to get a display in the room. I thought like they'll be long gone. But then the finding the glass, and then just the fact that the glow and it's transparent, I've just fucking left it, you know. Again, packing it all up. Other stuff on there, if you have a look when the light comes back on, there's a graboid coming out of there, and there's a Bad News Bear. Got a load of Bad News Bears, but I've only kept a few prominent in the room. There's a Monty Python one, and that one there. As I put the light back on. But yeah, can you see the shelf underneath? So you can see the shelf underneath. So this is like a Godzilla shelf, mainly Blu-ray box sets behind there. A lot of people give me loads of shit for having not anything in A to Z order. At the end of the day, my job full time is to sort out stuff like that. But when I'm in here, it's like, when it moves, it'll all be in order. But for right now, it's like fucking whatever. Fucking war. It's a nightmare if I want to find anything. Underneath, you've got Godzilla pop vinyls, and then Godzilla, like these nectar figures I'm bringing out. These all used to be in the box still. This is Godzilla 85. And then I thought, fuck it. Just get them out. And then they go for a lot of money on eBay, but again, it's mine. I don't intend to sell anything here. It's mine. Godzilla 85, which is one of my favourite VHSs. Andrew Shiki borrowed this from me as a kid, never gives it back, and then tracked it down. Check out the fucking PG on that one. As I say, it's pretty cool. And then this bad boy, it's never really found a home. Fuck me. But if you watch for the HorrorCon video, there's a mint story about this. But there again, look at that. The only problem I've got is when it sits properly, it looks lunched. But in the film, it looks lunched because Godzilla's like that in the movie. But when you put it down, I mean, it's just going to fall there. I mean, amazing work. I mean, they tried to make Godzilla blue as well, but it is cool to sit underneath there. Again, it's creeping out there, bouncing off the UV lights. So, right, what an absolute random take. So we've covered that. DeLorean's up there. We're not going in the corner. That's the cut-off shelf. So down there is a different part of the video. So yeah, as I say, that was in the last video if you're wondering what the fuck there are. But yeah, we're going to move, finally. So there we go, running out of fucking talking for so long. I've done a podcast today as well. You didn't need to know that. Right, down here, Big Trouble in Little China, pop vinyls, Raiden fighting lightning, and then Godzilla's, and then a bit of a tribute to CKY and stuff down there. Got a collection going down there. Underneath that, you got a Rock Lords, Justified, sticking out there. And Thundercats as well. I was a massive fan of Thundercats as a kid. As I say, they've got sort of omens stuck in between the Rock Lords and stuff like that. So there's always something daft going on there. Massive fan of Godzilla. That's the new Godzilla Toho. Shoho that bought out. Streets of Rage, original from a kid. Sitting there. I've got some Mega Drive games sitting around there. Mega Drive still sorted. That there behind it, that's just 4 deep of DVDs. Like, deep, and then underneath, again, it's the same kind of stuff. Old school stuff, just buried. That bottom thing is just like, I mean, look at that mobile phone. Not planned or anything like that, but there's a lot of Empire magazines, Total Films. There's a Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves battle toy down there as well, which is insane. That mask book again is from my nana's. It's pretty cool. But yeah, the shelf above it is mental. There's a lot going on that shelf. There's a ball from when we found Wicker Man. There's a Scream mask. There's Muttley. The books on the side, they are Killian H. Score's anthology. They're all like signed and stuff. Again, obviously sealed. Critters. We've got fish tanks. So we've got in the fish tank, we've got My Big Head. Waterworld, where of course where it's going to live. Jaws, pop vinyl, Jason Voorhees. Then behind that, just more DVDs, just all stored away. The Holy Bible. That's been in a lot of my videos. That's going to get a resurgence, I think. It's tucked away far in the corner, along with some other stuff. Like there's cuffs posters and stuff like that. Again, if it gets in the corner, it's concealed. Steamboat Willie, what Brittany bought, just sitting up top of the fish tank. Makes sense, it's above the fish tank on water, but it's absolutely insane. Right, next camera angle move. Down here is new. Now recently you could walk into there, but the vinyls have got that much out of control. There needs to be a separate vinyl video. So just flick through. They're all got their little C's on. There's the duck lives down there. The duck just lives on top of there. As you can probably see, the more crudgeonly stuff in the corner. You can't get in there. There's now in there that I need, but the stuff I wanted to keep. As I say, the stuff on there, I'll have to remember to do that. A separate video, maybe it's an outtake. But yeah, the vinyls are all there. That's Rachel Godzilla. Rachel actually got us that, going back there, but could never really find a home for that. His raw's gone. Again, I keep on stacking out. It just keeps getting a bit insane, really. Again, it's going to be good to have a clear out. Behind it is about 3 stacks of DVDs. That's an actual shelf of DVDs back there as well. Again, there'll be stuff down there I want. I can see stuff like Cowboys, Aliens, Bones, Jimmy Bones, Shepherd, Van Damme. The Saw box set, Blood Out. That was fucking terrible. And that, unfortunately, people are going to go, what the fuck? Is a signed John Carpenter anthology LP, which is Cosmic Green and Black Splatter. That will be overlaid. There will be a picture of that, but again, the vinyl, it was just sitting there, and that was fine. But then I've moved the vinyls recently just because I was tripping over them. I was tripping over them when I was getting up and out heading. I was tripping over them when I was drunk. I was tripping over them when I was doing videos. There'll be a couple of times when I go, oh, what have I stood? And I'll be like, a fucking vinyl. At the end of the day, very soon you're going to stand on the vinyl and go, all right, that's just snapped. Like Corey Wells has just had it. You know what I mean? Just snap. You know, you stand on your EPs or Bill and Ted. Snapped. Well, yeah, as I say, there's loads of fucking VHSs. And now we're going to do the top end of the cupboard up there. Right. Look at me whiskers glowing. I've just nearly knocked that once is my pocket thing. So what I've got up here, videos, there's a picture of the fog that's got there. Next to the fog, believe it or not, is actual Wicker Man from the actual Wicker Man film. So check out Searching for Wicker Man when we went up there and found elements of the Wicker Man. Underneath there is a recently put framed. I don't want to talk too much about the company that made it because I'm in a bit of a dispute with them at the moment. There's meant to be 3 of them. There's only one, and it's now coming up to September. That was meant to be sorted out in December. Well done. That is a brand new Dream Little Dream 7-inch single. Underneath that's a picture of some New Zealand art. Picture of Hollow Man, and again from Luke Francis. He's unfortunately went around there, but that's From Beyond at the very bottom of that. So yeah. And you got a rear stance from yeah. But yeah, the corner. Now, that corner is almost impossible to get to because of the vinyls on the floor. Okay, so what have you got in the corners? You've got a massive dinosaur. Dinosaur! That has been around for absolutely years. Even if you check out the video at the very start, when I'm drawn in the red room, the dinosaur is sitting in the bottom corner. That is a Corey Haim, Corey Feldman collection. They are like really hard to get a hold of DVDs that are not displayed well at all. Really does my head in. But again, what can I do? Watches, again, if you check out IT or Adora, the story about why the Watches VHS is so popular was there's a signed picture of Corey Feldman that Brittany drew, and that's like Corey Haim, Corey Feldman. Above that is a therapy collection of little tapes and art cards. Used to get them as cigarette packets. Money box that my granddad used to own, and then some small box VHSs of Corey Haim and Corey Feldman across the top, including License to Drive, in fucking sweep randomly above them there. There's a pack of cigarettes in the corner. They are the last 2 cigarettes I ever smoked. Well, didn't smoke. Check out How I Quit Smoking video. There's some cigarettes just up there. There's a bottle of Coca-Cola from Kenya from 1996. If you want to try and drink that, that ain't going to happen. Corey Feldman autobiography. Again, another copy of Watches. As I say, that corner is just fucking packed full of shit, man. Everything has got a story in there. If it's a two Corys, they've had the video. That's what nearly happened before, and I broke that. I got fucking pretty obsessed with koalas. So there's two random koalas in there piggybacking around. But yeah, there's so much random shit in there. I mean, there's a crate. Like that. No overlay needed for that crate. But yeah, just everything's like had its own video, so I'm not going to go, oh, like check that out, just where fucking stuff is. And obviously try and work on them, because I really like the overlays in the first video, even though they're a bitch on to do. But yeah, there's loads of stuff, like even stuff you don't see, like wasted treads all the way in America, just sitting there and looks like a fucking place to put your bottle of beer. But yeah. Ooh. Right, this is the last take for volume 3. Not only is my voice about to go, I've just knocked the fucking monsters in my pocket again. It just happens to be Jack. He's done a fucking kamikaze down there. 1, 2, 3. The ceiling of that corner. Like, we're not finished yet. So the ceiling in that corner. See, do I need to talk about that? See, I totally haven't finished this video. Right, the ceiling. Lost Boys, meal header, end meal. I did a night shift, and a massive shout out to Sheila. She let us have that. Back to the 80s, used to have these half moons. It's really cool, and it's fucking mental that you can actually see it there than there. Nosferatu picture I got from, check out the video online of Welcome to Dracula's Town. There's a Xenomorph, the Ghostbusters big standee. That used to be loads of places that just stuck to the roof. So while I've got this angle there, Lost Boys signed by Kiefer Sutherland, as well as a collection of Lost Boys stuff on that shelf, leading into Rocky 1, 2 and 3 and the Police Academy big box collection, something I've been trying to collect. A Howard the Duck, and on top of that, N64 Revenge, in one of my favourite games ever made. I kept that out. I was meant to meet Raven last year, but he cancelled at the last minute. Well done, Raven. Maybe I should be wearing a silly little hat. Again, I've talked about the Dark Man and Burbs collages I made. That's one of the survivor little quotations. It's doing my head in where that fucking monster in my pockets ran off to. Right on the edge as well. But yeah, I'll quickly move it and talk about that. So back to this angle, just a little bit higher. Fucking talked out. All the way along that top shelf are copies of The Thing. The Thing. They're all The Thing. So many different copies of The Thing. In the corner is a bottle of wine from years ago, and underneath that is a Nosferatu. You've also got like the VHS and the DVD and the Blu-ray of Nosferatu up in that corner. That top shelf is the Corey Feldman big box collection that goes all the way along to the top of here. Some of them are fucking gold dust to get a hold of. Again, not displayed properly. But as we come down here, this is the top shelf here. Top corner, you've got my little He-Man figure looking after No Mercy. Again, N64 wrestling games. Leech or Bleach, or I used to call them as kids, fell over. There's a Xenomorph there, Mr. Bean, King Kong, exploding out of the wall. The concept brick, the original concept brick. And then behind all that is all CDs. CDs pretty much hold up in that entire shelf. Stacked upon stacked upon stacked. And CD Mountain here, which is also Snake Mountain, has Skeletor, Beastman, Merman, and Trapdoor, Lockjaw, whatever you want to call them. But that is pretty much that corner. Apart from a couple of bits and bobs, I mean, you've got stuff, the What If stories, which is just going to be a really cheap plug here. You want to check out What If stories are sitting in the corner where you can get a graphic novel with me and Brittany running around as zombies killing people. Again, it's all here. I totally fucking lost my voice. I was thinking about doing another podcast after this. It didn't fucking happen. But if there's anything you're seeing, go, what the fuck's that? Just ask us. But by the time these videos will come out, this will not be here. It'll be all gone. It'll be all gone. And this is what these videos are. Because like years later, I'll be like, you remember Arcadia? See you in the outtakes. Just a quick outtake. The glass is actually from the Event Horizon frame that fell and smashed. It's like the frame went, but I kept the glass. Just remembered that when I was doing the video. But yeah, next outtake. Here's one more outtake. I've just added that because it was actually filed between the vinyls. As I said, I've just had the John Carpenter thing out for the overlay. That's an original Godzilla 85 Japanese imported like magazine. It's the print on it's amazing. It's been in loads of videos. If you check out Godzilla 85, my review ran random. I think I go through it, but I just thought it looks better wedged in the corner like that. So yeah, always evolving, always evolving. It's the problem, mate. I can't have gone far. There he is. There's the outtake. Found him. Yeah. See, having the vinyls down there, it's kind of like, ugh. It's like when you're looking forward for stuff, but again, it was just like, right, it's only temporary because I'm moving. Recently been listening to therapy today. You know what I mean? Got that sign, green. I normally, I've been trying to put the ones I don't listen to at the back often. But yeah, say it took a long time from a bare little room to like building like that. But again, it's kind of stuff you quit smoking, you watch your drinking, you don't like, you know what I mean? Just small rooms. I want to listen to First Blood while I pack everything away. But yeah, thanks for watching this. I'll be back in the next couple of days. I'll film maybe it's part 1, 2, 3. It's going to be about a 7-parter of you watching this. Just trying to get around and justify everything. But yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye for now. I just said thanks for watching, goodbye for now, but no, let's just put this at the end. Pathetic, is it? Pathetic that I own Mosquitoes Coast and you don't. Because you think you're going to watch a free film online? No! It's all about buying and owning stuff. Like literally, I woke up the other morning, right? Big fucking capital letters. Pathetic! I wanted to watch the movie. This is just some guy talking. It says, feature film podcast commentary. Mosquitoes Coast is an amazing movie. It's loved and hated. Again, own stuff. You know, physical media. I'm not saying people should discover movies, but if someone's just going to click on my YouTube video and think they're going to watch a free film, then give me shit. Have a nice day, motherfucker. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.